So, Mr. Nair, this is a question that I wanted to ask. Why would someone want to invest in Dubai? What is it so special in Dubai in comparison with the other mega cities of the world?
Well, there are multiple reasons to invest in Dubai or buy property in Dubai. I can think of a few, but the list is not exhaustive.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of points.
First and foremost, if you're an investor, Dubai offers a very attractive proposition from a rental, from multiple points of view. So, if you look at the rental yields that are available in Dubai, we are looking at anywhere between 6 to 9%.
For residential properties.
That is correct. Compare this to some other well-established markets in the world. Mumbai, you're looking at around 4%. Paris and London around 3%. So Dubai's rental yield is pretty high compared to most parts of the world. Another reason being capital growth, capital appreciation that one can achieve by investing in Dubai. During the last 4 quarters preceding September of this year, that is preceding September 2024, the Dubai residential property market has yielded 17%. That is, property prices have risen by 17%. This, when compared to the rest of the world, is pretty high because the rest of the world has yielded negative returns. If you look at major cities like Hong Kong, Paris, London, they have all for the same period yielded negative returns. The secular trend in Dubai market is always northward, that is on the upside. There may be corrections or short-term volatility and sideways movement, but the secular trend, if you look back over the past 15 years, 20 years, it has always been towards the upside. Dubai is one of the few places where one can achieve capital appreciation, that is growth in the value of your property, as well as pretty high rental yields.
In double digits, we can say safely. Especially.
Not always, but yes. As I mentioned, last 4 quarters prior to September this year, yes, it has yielded double-digit returns. But conservatively, I can tell you, as mentioned earlier, if you are in it for the long term, definitely it will give you handsome returns both from a rental yield as well as capital appreciation perspective. Another factor working in favor of Dubai is that we get paid in dirhams. We pay in dirhams. Now, as most of you may be aware, dirham is pegged to the US dollar at around 3.67.
That's an important factor.
So effectively, when we are getting paid in rent, when you buy the property, you are paying in US dollars because dirham is pegged to the dollar.
That's an interesting viewpoint. But
yes, and US dollar has appreciated against most major global currencies, historically speaking. So for instance, if you were to take the Indian rupee, it has appreciated by almost 1000% in the last 50 years. That is a CAGR growth, compounded annual growth rate of around 5%, 4.91% precisely. So just by buying property in Dubai and holding on to it, if you are based out of UAE, say you live in India, you are just gaining 5% by doing nothing, just on currency alone, appreciation alone. Another reason to invest in Dubai is that it is still competitive on a per square meter basis compared to other established real estate markets. So if you were to compare the price of a one bedroom in Dubai, it is possible to buy it anywhere between 350 to 360,000 on average, residential property. Whereas if you were to buy the same in Switzerland, it would cost you almost 2.5 to 3 times. That is in Zurich specifically. Compared to London, Dubai is probably 3 times cheaper, almost 3 times cheaper. Compared to Paris, it is half the price. And if you compare it with Hong Kong, Dubai is 4.5 to 5 times cheaper. Now I am taking Dubai's per square meter price at $6,000 per square meter, which is again slightly on the higher side. Still, Dubai comes out cheaper. That is from a property perspective. There are multiple of other reasons to invest in Dubai. One is the connectivity.
Connectivity with the world.
Connectivity to rest of the world. It is possible to reach 75% of the globe within 8 hours of flight from Dubai. That is a big positive if you live here or if you are doing business here. Another point worth mentioning is that the Dubai market is very liquid. If you price your property right, it is possible to sell it very, very fast. Unlike other parts of the world where you may have to wait for 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, Dubai market is liquid. It does, during this last 11 months of this year, it has done on average, in excess of US dollar 12 billion each and every month. That is taking into account the commercial as well as residential properties. By investing in Dubai properties, another reason is Dubai government itself is very friendly and service oriented. If we speak specifically about property, most of the property transactions, not entire, but most of the property transactions can be completed online. Starting from the day you prepare your contracts, and you can also buy a property by not being physically present here by giving a power of attorney. Another point worth mentioning is that it is possible to obtain golden visa for 10 years. Basically, golden visa is a visa that gives you the permission to stay in Dubai for up to 10 years by buying a property worth 2 million, either through mortgage or cash. As an expatriate who lives and works in Dubai, it is possible to get up to 80% mortgage
of the property value.
Which means your down payment would be around 100,000 US dollars. Whereas as a non-resident residing in any country abroad, most of the countries, you can obtain a mortgage up to 70% of the property value, which works out around, on a 2 million property, around 165,000 US dollars.
As a down payment.
As a down payment. Yes, correct. Even if you have the cash, I'll come to this later because this is just an intro video. It is recommended to buy properties always using leverage, that is mortgage.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fantastic topic that we need to talk.
Another factor worth considering is that the mortgage rates in Dubai are very competitive. Usually they parallel what happens in the US because the dirham is pegged to the dollar. So when the US reduces interest rates, we also tend to reduce. And as you know, the mortgage market in US is worth trillions of dollars. The beautiful part is the mortgage rates usually, even when they go high, they don't rise very high like you would see in some other developing countries. So there is an upper ceiling, which works out to the advantage of borrower in Dubai market. Another factor worth considering, the Dubai population is forecast to grow from current 3.5 million to well over 6 million in the next couple of decades. So basically, Dubai offers everything for a property to appreciate in value. It has great rental yields. It has capital appreciation of the property. It offers competitive mortgage rate. It is pegged to the dollar, the dirham. Hence, you are buying effectively kind of in US dollars. An appreciating currency against most of the major global currencies. And this mix, and there are multiple other factors. All this augurs great governance. There is no political risk. So very safe place to live. So this is not a tangible benefit, but it is something for peace of mind. So all this augurs well in the long run for an investor or someone buying into the Dubai property market.